Jeez. Well, we talked about on the show how you negotiated with Jim Ross when you ended up going to the WWF in 2001. Did you talk to Vince at all during that time, or was it when you just signed on and then you like met him up there? Remember any of that?
Yeah, it was just Jim. Talked to Jim at in Los Angeles at the Marriott. Had a meeting in the hotel room, and everything went well there. You probably want to know what I remember of that.
Yeah, if you want.
It wasn't a foul. Like I didn't go to Stanford to the office, and meet with Vince or talk creative ideas or anything like that. It was more like just waiting. And then the way I remember it, I was booked, had no idea what we were doing, had no idea that I was going to represent ECW, that I was going in with Tommy and my peers. I had no idea. So I was super stoked on my first day. But prior to that, after that meeting with JR, I think I had a manager at the time, and I think that it was like just waiting for updates from my manager. But I know at the meeting with JR, like he explained because of what had happened when, that there was some perception that I might have some kind of an attitude that might be an issue. And so, after the meeting, he said, I don't find that to be the case. He also told me that I wasn't going to be wrestling RVD style because I wouldn't be able to keep up on their nonstop schedule night after night, diving from the ring to the floor and taking these crazy bumps. And I was like, yeah, we'll see.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
That's great. So you were like just more like, I can handle that. It'll be all right in your head. And then it wasn't more like, it didn't kind of let the wind out of your sails. Like, this is gonna be fucking frustrating. Or where were you kind of?
Nope, not at all. I just like I figured, like I've always figured, like, hey, I'm out to show off. I'm an entertainer. One of the things that I got to prove to people, that I want to prove to people, is toughness. I want to show how durable I am. Part of that is taking a hell of a punishment, getting power bombed on my head and my knees folding up and slamming on the mat, or crazy bumps from the top rope to the floor, or hitting the guardrail, DDTing on my head, whatever it is. And my skills and my style is very, very physical. So I didn't think I was going to be compromising that at all. I just thought he's going to see. And also 2001, I'd already been wrestling, I don't know, 11 years, 12 years, something like that. So it wasn't like I'm one of these guys now that goes from wrestling school straight in with 2-3 years experience and is trying to be a superstar. So I felt like I know me, and you guys are going to learn to know me too.
Right, and you're like, at that point too, you're just not only are you like peaking in ECW, but you're like hitting your stride. Like this is like right where things are rolling, So
I'm like, bro, there's a reason I have my name. I felt like this is what brought me to the dance. I'm not going to change, and I was very adamant about that, probably to my benefit and detriment in the big picture. Yeah.